to DIY with Jay. In this episode, we'll be powder coating a couple of parts for my 2019 Honda Grom. Sometime last year, I fabricated these two brackets for the front forks of my bike in order to add lift spools. I left them in a natural state, and of course they eventually gave in to the forces of corrosion. Before we see to the process of this, a word from today's sponsor. Honda Fairfield has been serving the greater Cincinnati's power sports needs for over 15 years now. With motorcycles, side-by-sides, ATVs, power equipment, only Honda can bring you this kind of quality. Honda Fairfield, Cincinnati's finest. Now let's have a look at the components we'll be using for this project. Overall, I'd say the packaging materials are quite adequate. Eastwood's done a decent job of keeping the materials safely packaged. Inside the package, you'll find the dual voltage powder gun, as well as a small breakout box with an on-off switch, the electrical clip, and a small button to use. If I had one complaint, it would be that none of the cables detach from the box. I'll be leaving a link in the description below to Eastwood's Beginner's Guide to Powder Coating. It was extremely helpful, very, very informative. Before we get started, we're going to have to get this thing up on the lift to make it easier to work on. Since I plan to keep riding while this fender is off, I'll put a zip tie on this brake hose in the meantime to keep it from wandering around and smacking into the tire. Uh-oh, we've allowed this oven to get just a little bit too hot. We're gonna have to turn it down. Left side. The cleaner you can get the object that you're intending to powder coat, the better the results will be in the end. I only had denatured alcohol on hand, so that's what I ended up using. There may be some better chemicals out there. If you know of a better cleaning chemical for this project, please leave a comment below. Now, since I don't want any powder coat in these holes, I'm going to use these high temperature rubber plugs, and that'll keep things from getting where they shouldn't. One helpful tip I can offer is don't overfill the container. Next up, we'll hook the ground wire. And after that, we'll check the PSI of our output line. Somewhere between 5 and 8 PSI should be plenty. Say, for a do-it-yourself project, this was extremely easy, and the results were great. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, hit that other button. If you want to see more videos from my channel, please subscribe. And thanks for watching.